Good morning from the lovely little town of Prospect. In a minute here, the cafe right next door is going to open up, the Prospect Cafe and Trophy Room, and we'll go see what we can get for breakfast over there. I'm getting a little tour of the Trophy Room side of the building here. This place is pretty cool. We're all checked out of the hotel and heading back to the trail. It's about a 30-minute drive from here, from the town of Prospect. Had a great stay. This was a cool little site excursion, if you will. And at some point, I'll try to explain a little bit better all the fire closures and the different areas I have to skip. I kind of feel like I'm just really winging it for a bit. Maybe when I get up to, I'm going to be stopping through the town of Chemult. Like, my plans are literally changing by the hour, so we're just going to have to flex with it. I hate skipping sections of trail, and you know, there's parts that are closed, and this is just going to have to be what it is today. Or this hiking season is just kind of a bad fire year for this section, so I'll just check back once we're back on trail and starting the hike again. Alright, we've made it all the way back to the trailhead. So, Stacy, thanks for coming out and meeting me. It's been awesome kind of hanging out and re-catching up, because we haven't seen each other in a good while. Almost
since Japan.
10 years ago or something, maybe. But with luck, we will see each other again in the future. So
soon.
So thanks.
He's gonna mail himself more stuff to me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring it to him.
Cool.
Thank you. This was great.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we'll see y'all when we're back in the woods.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, we're back in the woods. Backpack is going to take a little bit of getting used to, just totally new, right in the middle of a through hike. But we'll be able to break it in good. We still got, 800 and something trail miles left. But I'm going to have to do some adjusting here and there over the next couple days, I'm sure. Where's the best place to keep my phone? Where's the best place to keep my camera and that kind of thing. But let's see. I think we're trying to do at least 17 or 18 miles today. We'll see where we end up. Maybe a different site somewhere before that. We've got like 27 miles or something like that to do in 2 days, so we got plenty of time to get there. Here's Castle Creek. Looks like there's going to be lots of water today. Every 2 to 3 miles. Should be a great day for hiking. This is where the Rim Trail alternate cuts off from the PCT. We're not going to go that way though. That's a cool little alternate that a lot of people take. You go hike up the caldera rim of Crater Lake. But we're going to catch back up with it on the north side. Is about where we're intending to camp for the night, some 16 miles further ahead, where that Rim Trail junction reconnects with the PCT. Maybe I finally found some flat, beautiful Oregon stretch of trail. And it is perfect weather. Beautiful, clear skies. It's been overcast and stormy for like the last week. It's maybe 75 degrees. Little bit of a cool breeze. Some of the best water sources I've seen since the Sierras. Cool, refreshing, clear water. Beautiful hiking day. I just cruise at 3+ miles an hour walking. All alone, super quiet. Perfect day. This area is really burned out. Looks like some older fire damage. I would bet that the majority of the hikers do the rim trail up to the Crater Lake Caldera rim, and not as many hikers hike this part of the PCT. So there's patches where the trail is not as clearly defined, with less human traffic. Well, I think we're done with the freshwater stream crossings. There's only one more water source, and it's Red Cone Spring in about 4 miles. And then I think that'll be the last one until we get into town. But all the water sources out here were coming from Crater Lake. As it fills up with snow melt, the water drains out through the rocks and stuff and forms all the streams in the area. So you get all this fresh water. That hilltop straight ahead is Red Cone, another little volcanic mound. We'll be going pretty close around the base of it. And then somewhere up there is Red Cone Spring, our last water source. I don't know if this will come out alright or not, but there are very large hoof tracks that are fresh in the trail right here. And there are elk populations up here, I do believe. So it kind of looks like an elk has gone down this trail recently. That'll be really cool to run into one. Well, I just saw the adult elk, huge rack and everything, about 50 feet right on the other side of this downed tree. And he bolted 100 miles an hour straight off this way. I'll keep my eyes open. I don't know if we'll run into him again. That was awesome. There's no way I could have got the camera out in time, but man, I would have loved to have seen him on film. Here's Red Cone Spring, last water source for today and tomorrow. I gotta load up here. We're about 4 miles to camp. We're skirting around the base of Red Cone, which is that mound up there. And from here, we got less than 2 miles left. We've been making pretty good time today. The trail's been pretty easy. This has been a really good stretch. Well, there's looking back. That's Highway 209. Well, some trail magic over there. So I just stopped and chilled for a good half an hour or so. Had some homemade chocolate chip cookies and had some drinks. Now we're on the other side of the road, and camp should be just over here somewhere near the junction for the rim trail. So we'll see you at camp. Should be there shortly. Well, this will be camp for the night. I went north on the PCT, another 0.2 or 0.3 from the junction, and I just found a random flat spot off the side. So I'm definitely going to be alone for the night. Not a designated tent site anywhere around here. But 50 feet that way is where the trail's at. I can hear some road traffic from the highway. It's kind of over that way. The trail kind of follows the road for a little bit. But I'm nice and secluded in a little spot in the woods. So I think this will do. I'm going to get settled in the rest of the way. Well, we're all settled in. I think that's going to do it for today. Got my chicken fried rice warming up right now. Today was awesome. The terrain was really good. It's like the first day where the terrain was nice and flat the whole day. And we saw an elk. I wish you guys could have seen it too, because I couldn't get it on video fast enough. He bolted as soon as he saw me. But tomorrow we got like 8 miles or so. We're getting to the highway and we're just going right into town. We'll be chilling in town most of the day, and then I got to replan and figure out what the heck we're going to do for getting around the first fire closure. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's nice and chilly this morning. Not too bad though. Maybe upper 40s, lower 50s. Today we only got a little over 8 miles getting to the highway and trying to get a hitch just down the road. Well, it's maybe like 20 miles to Chemult. I don't know how far it is. It's a little bit. And we got reservations there. Plans are still changing by the hour, so I don't know what we're doing once we get in town. We may be taking a zero. We'll see. We're figuring stuff out still. I was just thinking how we finally get into the flat areas, and now we're gonna have to do this big skip up to the north. Probably miss it all. But this has been a very lovely walk this morning so far. There's more trees laying down than there are standing up. That's Timber Crater up ahead. Another little volcanic mound. We're making really great time. We got about a mile left. We'll probably get to the road at about 8:45. That's pretty early. There should be some traffic. I know it's not too early, so hopefully we can get hitched into town. And let's see, that'll be Highway 138. So we'll hitch out to the east to Highway 97. And then north up to the town of Chemult. I'm most likely going to take a zero there. There's a lot of other behind the scenes plannings that I haven't mentioned yet, but I'll sit down and try to cover some of the latest, but again, it keeps changing by the hour. I'll check back in later when we get closer to the highway. Coming up on the highway 138. This is the start of the fire closure. We'll be hitching in from here. I'll see you in Chemult. Still at the highway crossing. I just wanted to get a look at the closure signage here. Yeah, the Wendigo Pass Fire is what it's closed for. We made it to Chemult. Took about an hour to get a hitch. KJ's Cafe. I'm in no rush now. We're gonna have a long sit-down breakfast. Done with the breakfast. Might be too early to check in, but this is where we're staying. And here we are, we all checked in. So the room was open and we're good to go. I was able to extend my stay another 2 nights, so I'm double zeroing here. And there's a buddy who we'll meet later who lives up in Washington who's going to be coming on down to help me navigate around some of the fire closures. So, and I need to kill time anyway, because now I'm trying to make timing and pacing to be in Cascade Locks for PCT days, and since we're not going to be spending the time on trail, now I'm way ahead of schedule, so killing time somewhere is what I need to do. So I'm going to be taking a couple of double zeros here and there as we continue to move north. Plus there's more fires picking up. Central Oregon is just a mess right now. We could be at the point where there's hundreds of miles that we're going to have to skip, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of a roll of the dice. You hike the year that you're hiking, and sometimes it's really bad snow years, and sometimes it's really bad fire years, and this is the really bad fire year section. So I'm gonna get settled in. The town has a little market, I think, or I can go right across the street to the big truck stop gas station and do my resupply stuff over there. They've got, you know, all the gas station type amenities you might need. But we've got time to do some planning now that I'm here for a couple of days, and there's laundry facilities, there's like a laundromat or something down the street, and there's some restaurants just around the corner. So everything is really close, and I've got all my basic needs taken care of. So this will be fine. This will be a good stay. So I'll check back in later. Well, I just did some running around back in the room. I was checking out the town. I went to the little market. It looked like they got enough resupply stuff to get you a couple days down trail, wherever your further destinations may be. And then I walked across the street to the big major truck stop gas station, and they got all kinds of, it's a really big convenience store basically, and you can get all your normal truck stop stuff. And there's a Subway right next door. So I just went ahead and got Subway for dinner. It's only like 3 o'clock, it's a little early, so I think I'm just gonna have this as like an in-between lunch, early dinner. I might go back out again to, there's a pub right next to here that's pretty good apparently, so I may end up there for a drink or something. I've got a basic plan for what the next stretch is gonna look like, but I think I'll go over that in detail tomorrow. I'm doing a 00 here just to kill some time, and let's see what else. Basically, there's 2 major forest fires just north of here that are each affecting different sections of the trail. So I gotta do the current big skip is what I'm doing, and then I gotta figure out where to go above that. So plans are changing by the hour. I'll check back later when we're up to the next task. Well, it's coming up on sunset, and I haven't done anything. I think I'm good as far as going out and getting dinner or anything else. I've just been kind of lounging around here. So I think that's gonna do it for this one. The next 2 days is all gonna be 00 days. We're kind of killing time and replanning stuff. I'm gonna go into detail on what sections are closed and how my current game plan is to get around all of that, and kind of what the rest of Oregon looks like, but all subject to change, of course. It's kind of changing day by day. So I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.